stretched along the shores of the North Sea, which brings its own challenges with sand sweeping onto the track. Welcome to Zandvoort, welcome to free practice, and welcome to a sea of orange.
Okay, let's have a comms check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. You got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
Ahead. Right, their best lap, 1 minute 16.9.
And if today's practice session is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
Norris behind. Alright, that's the programme complete. There's some decent data, although far from optimal, and it could still be worth running it again.
What an incredible practice session. The fun doesn't stop here though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds. It is one of the most exciting moments of the entire weekend. Driver versus stopwatch trying to deliver for their team in qualifying to set the grid.
Okay, Bortoletto behind. And ahead. Okay, so their best lap so far, 1:12.0.
wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. We're on the coast of the North Sea at Zandvoort circuit, 25 miles outside of Amsterdam. We're all set for the Dutch Grand Prix, a race that the greats have won at, including Jim Clark, who took the biggest trophy home here on 4 occasions. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Nico Hülkenberg lines up on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Albon, Verstappen, George Russell and Tsunoda, Ocon, Aaron, Antonelli and Liam Lawson, Gasly, Sainz, Gabriel Bortoleto and Norris, Doohan, Behrman, Oscar Piastri and Franco Colapinto, Stroll and Isaac Hadjar rounds off the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. Hello everyone, welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Shakes and we say hello to Naomi Schiff. Now, those final hours before a race, did you have a routine?
Well, every driver certainly has their own way of preparing themselves before a race. But I can tell you that pre-race rituals are a real thing. When I was in go-karting, I used to touch every wheel in a specific sequence before I got into the kart. And then I stepped up to cars and had a specific set of fireproof base layers just for race day. So watch the drivers when they're on the grid. Some may be sitting on the floor and isolating, others may be up to other things that they do. But these little things really help their minds get ready for the race.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out. As all the cars reform the grid, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring their planned strategies are all in place.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap. Okay, let's go now. Come on. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting. Great stuff, mate. You hit the target well there. Nice one. There's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on. Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more. Okay, Tsunoda's behind you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 2 laps old. Time last lap, 1 minute 13.1. Okay, Nico, Tsunoda behind. We want to keep them behind, please. It's critical for our race. Okay, mate, I'm afraid we didn't quite get what we needed there, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down now, chin up, and let's focus right until the checkered flag. There's a new strategy available on the MFD. Understood, copy that. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please. Okay, go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Brilliant, nice move, keep going. Okay, clear. And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
A couple of things didn't go as good as they should maybe, but all fun and learning, eh? I felt it was not a bad effort. Do it again.
For Yuki Tsunoda takes the victory.
It's one thing to put fast laps together, but to make these moves stick without losing too much time, that's real racecraft.
And the top three venturing onto the podium to begin the celebrations. Yuki Tsunoda with the largest trophy, a moment to celebrate. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who's joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Okay, mate, I'm pleased to say that our new parts have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.